What if Ash started with Shadow the Hedgehog? It was the morning of Ash Ketchum's long-awaited journey. Pallet Town gleamed in the golden sunrise as Ash sprinted down the dirt road, hat on backwards, eyes full of fire. "I'm finally gonna be a Pokémon master," he shouted. But fate had a different plan. When Ash reached Professor Oak's lab, the Kanto starters were already gone, claimed by other trainers. Ash slumped in defeat, only for a flicker of movement in the corner of the lab to catch his eye. A black and red figure stood partially cloaked in shadow, not a Pokémon Ash recognized. "What's that?" Ash asked, eyes wide. "That one's so cool." Professor Oak adjusted his glasses, uneasy. "That's not a normal Pokémon, Ash. He's called Shadow. He's a dark electric type and not from this region or any known region. He doesn't remember where he came from. He's powerful and dangerous." Ash's eyes didn't waver. "I want him." Oak sighed. "I won't stop you, but he doesn't obey easily. Be careful." From day one, Ash and Shadow were at odds. Shadow refused commands, often acted alone, and never entered a Poké Ball. Battles were chaotic. Wild Pokémon escaped. Gym leaders were unimpressed. "Why won't you listen to me?" Ash once yelled after a failed match. Shadow simply turned away, arms folded. But everything changed one rainy night. They were ambushed by a group of aggressive wild Pokémon. Ash defended Shadow without thinking, leaping into harm's way to shield him from a powerful strike. "Get out of here," Ash shouted, blood running down his arm. "You're not just some weapon, you're my friend." Shadow stood frozen, memories flickering, painful flashes of labs, tests, and a cold voice, "Giovanni." Then he saw Ash collapse. Something snapped. Lightning surged through the storm as Shadow roared, obliterating the attackers with a blast of chaotic energy. When the dust cleared, he knelt beside Ash and muttered for the first time, "You risked everything for me." Ash smiled weakly. "You're worth it." From that day forward, Shadow stayed by Ash's side, not out of obligation but loyalty. Ash's team grew stranger with time. He caught Rouge the Bat, a flying fairy type with a sly smirk and a knack for stealing hearts and shiny things. Omega, a hulking steel fire type machine, joined next, more weapon than Pokémon but fiercely protective of his allies. They were misfits, unusual, not the team you'd expect a Kanto kid to have, but they fit. Word spread, whispers of a boy with the ultimate Pokémon reached Team Rocket, and worse, Giovanni. Shadow began to remember more, the experiments, the truth. He had been created by Giovanni, not unlike Mutuo, to be the ultimate life form, a living weapon. And yet he had chosen Ash, not as a master, as a partner. Giovanni wanted him back. Team Rocket came harder, stronger, but Ash and Shadow stood firm. "I'm not your puppet anymore," Shadow declared, standing between Ash and Giovanni's forces. "I've made my choice." Giovanni's